Imagine discovering that everything you've ever wanted is just minutes away. Not days, not months. Minutes. It may sound like an exaggeration, but there are ordinary people who experience this every day. They think about something, and suddenly it becomes reality, as if the universe is at their disposal. Now think for a moment, what would your life be like if you had that kind of power? If all you had to do was wish for something to happen? If what you imagined was already in motion to manifest itself? It sounds magical, but what if it's not? What do these people know that most of us don't? And why do some achieve almost immediate results, while others try for years without success? The answer is surprising. It's not luck or coincidence. It's understanding. And when you understand the mechanism behind it, your life changes completely. This change begins with a simple idea. Manifestation is a science, not an illusion. Manifestation happens when you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. It's not just about wanting something badly, but knowing exactly how to emit the right frequency. Because when you tune into what you want, the universe responds without hesitation. The most common mistake is trying to control what comes from outside, ignoring what happens inside. People frustrated with the law of attraction often say, "I visualized it. I believed it. I did everything right, and nothing happened." But something important was left out: the belief system. Yes, that invisible set of doubts, fears, and insecurities that silently sabotage every step you take. The universe does not make mistakes. It operates with precision. The stars revolve in perfect harmony. Time moves with accuracy. Life is constantly renewing itself. If this same universe can create entire galaxies, your desire is not too big. It is only blocked by inner disharmony. Many famous techniques, such as positive affirmations, scripting, and visualizations, do work, but only when the heart believes and the mind is clear of internal noise. Otherwise, they become empty repetitions. What really blocks manifestation is not the method. It is misaligned frequency. When your personal vibration is not compatible with what you want, the result moves away. That is why techniques that quickly transform vibration have almost immediate effects. They do not convince the universe. They convince you, and that changes everything. Today we're going to dive into 3 of these techniques. Each one has proven powerful in the lives of thousands of people. But there is one in particular that has gained prominence for being absurdly simple and efficient. People have reported results in 5 minutes. That's right. Not 5 days, not 5 hours. 5 minutes. This technique requires no elaborate preparation, no long meditations, or complex rituals. It's straightforward, quick, and emotionally profound. Its name is the Whisper Technique. It works like an intimate conversation with the higher power you believe in, whether that's God, the universe, source, or energy. Unlike other practices that rely on time, concentration, or prolonged visualizations, this technique acts directly on the vibration emitted in that moment. The process begins like this. Choose a desire, something that is pulsing inside you. It could be anything, from a reunion to a financial achievement. The important thing is that it is real to your heart. Now, imagine that this desire has already come true. You're living it. You feel it, you see it, you hear it. Take a deep breath and then whisper. Talk to the universe as if it were a close friend, someone who listens carefully and understands everything. Use sincere words full of emotion. A phrase like, "Thank you for already giving me this. I knew I could count on you." No need to complicate things. Just speak the truth. Don't ask. Give thanks as if it were already yours. And most importantly, feel gratitude. This is the key that turns the invisible gears of manifestation. What happens next is surprising. The vibrational field reorganizes itself. feelings change. The mind stops chasing and begins to accept. And that's when desire ceases to be a possibility and begins to be reality. Thousands of reports point to this practice as a game changer. People who had been stuck in repetitive situations for years experienced almost instant progress. Because what changes with this technique is not the external world, it is the internal state. And when the internal changes, the external follows. This is just the first technique. And the most fascinating thing is that it can be done anytime, anywhere. It requires nothing more than your voice, your faith, and your feelings. In the next part, 2 more equally powerful techniques will be revealed, and perhaps even more intense. Each of them has been tested, approved, and has transformed lives with concrete results. What follows may open up a whole new perspective on how to co-create your own reality. Thank you, God, for showing me that my desire has already been fulfilled. This simple but profoundly powerful phrase is not a request. It is not a plea. It is an affirmation of certainty, a silent acknowledgement that the desire is already present, even before it is visible to the eyes. When you say this phrase, you are not trying to convince the universe to give you something. On the contrary, you're activating the identity of someone who already has what they want. This is the secret behind accelerated manifestation. Instead of projecting a lack, the technique puts the individual in a position of satisfaction, and the universe responds to the vibration, not the desire itself. This is the basis of the whisper technique, talking to creation as if everything has already been accomplished. And the best time to do this is when the body relaxes and the mind slows down. That is, before going to sleep. During this brief interval between wakefulness and sleep, the subconscious mind becomes highly sensitive. And it is in this silent portal that reality is programmed. Just close your eyes, breathe calmly, and sincerely repeat, "Thank you for showing me that my desire has already been fulfilled." If there is resistance, repeat until the emotion accompanies the words. More than repeating, it is necessary to feel. It does not matter if the phrase is said in English, Portuguese, or any other language. What matters is the soul with which it is spoken. Emotion is the language that the universe understands. Many people report amazing experiences with this practice. Things that seemed lost, such as documents, keys, valuable objects, were recovered in minutes. Cases of jobs arriving unexpectedly, debts being paid off, unlikely reunions happening. There is no trick involved. The magic is in the energetic shift that occurs when you let go of doubt and enter a state of acceptance. The next time you want something, try it. Speak softly, with your heart warmed by gratitude. Don't expect immediate signs. Just trust, because even without realizing it, the universe will be rearranging everything in your favor. But if internal blocks are still strong, there is another technique that can prepare the ground: robotic affirmation. The name may seem strange at first glance, but this technique is deeply transformative. It acts as a reprogrammer of the subconscious mind, replacing limiting patterns with empowering commands. From an early age, we have been shaped by repetition. Phrases such as, "You are stubborn," "This is difficult," "This is not for you," have been engraved thousands of times in our minds. And today they manifest themselves as difficulties. Robotic affirmation does the opposite. It repeats, with consistency and intention, new truths. Phrases such as, "I am worthy of living an abundant life," "Everything is always working out for me," "My reality reflects my confidence." The big insight here is that, in the beginning, you don't have to believe it. That's right. This technique doesn't require immediate faith. It requires consistency. Repetition gradually seeps into the unconscious and shapes a new belief system. Think of it like learning a language. At first, everything seems confusing. The words don't make sense. But as you repeat them every day, your brain begins to absorb them, and suddenly that new language becomes natural. With affirmations, it's the same thing. The more you say them, the more you incorporate them. And over time, your identity changes. Your behavior changes. And, of course, your reality changes too. Thousands of people have already tested this. Some said, "I am successful" for weeks, and began to attract proposals, partnerships, creative ideas. It was no coincidence. It was a reflection of a new mindset being cultivated day after day. So don't underestimate the power of talking to yourself. Pick a powerful phrase. Choose a quiet moment, right after you wake up or before you go to sleep, and repeat it. Over time, the emotion will come, and so will the new vibe. Finally, we come to the third technique, the reverse technique. This practice is perhaps the most counterintuitive of all. While the others involve intention, affirmation, and gratitude, this one proposes the opposite, letting go of desire. That's right, not wishing hard, but releasing desire with lightness. The reverse technique is based on complete trust. Instead of clinging to what you want, it teaches you to relax and allow. Imagine releasing a balloon into the sky. When you let go, you show confidence that it will find its way. In the same way, when you let go of your desire with serenity, you tell the universe, "I know it's coming. I don't need to worry anymore." This attitude dissolves anxiety and attachment, two of the biggest blockers of manifestation. Desiring is natural, but clinging desperately is what delays everything. The reverse technique teaches that once you have made your request, the next step is to trust. Trust and continue living, knowing that everything is falling into place. Those who practice this technique report feelings of peace, lightness, and emotional freedom. And surprisingly, when they least expect it, what was released comes back at the right time in the best possible way. These three techniques, the whisper of gratitude, constant affirmation, and conscious detachment, form a powerful trio. Together, they cleanse, reprogram, and align the mind with the universal flow. And when that happens, the impossible becomes just a matter of time. In the last part, I will reveal how to use these three techniques in combination in a practical and foolproof routine to accelerate your manifestations. And what happens when you maintain consistency for just a few days surprises even the most skeptical. It may seem contradictory. It may even sound strange at first glance. But the truth is that when it comes to manifestation, the more you try to force it, the further away it seems to get. And that's why this technique is called reverse, because it goes against everything you normally do when you want something. Most people, when they want something intensely, dive into a cycle of anxiety. Thoughts like, will it work? When will it happen? Or what am I doing wrong? Come up in quick succession. And this energy of desperation does not attract, it repels. The reverse technique proposes the opposite. Let go with confidence, not fear. But letting go here does not mean giving up or ignoring. It means freeing the desire from the chains of fear, urgency, and scarcity. When this happens, something magical is triggered. Your personal vibration rises, your soul relaxes, and your energy field aligns with what you desire. When applying this technique, it is common to feel an internal transformation. Some describe the feeling as if they were little children again, confident, calm, joyful. Others report the serenity of a spiritual master, completely at peace, with the certainty that nothing is lacking. In both cases, the vibration is the same, complete confidence. And this frequency is magnetic. It does not chase, it attracts. So how do you apply this technique in your daily life? There's no set formula, but the principle is simple. Emotionally release what you want. Instead of insisting, surrender. Instead of pushing, accept. Reinforce thoughts such as, everything I need is coming at the right time. I'm already complete. The universe is organizing everything perfectly for me. This constant practice of letting go and trusting creates an ideal vibrational space for manifestation to materialize, without resistance, without interference, without anxiety. Visualize your desire as a balloon filled with light. Now release that balloon into the sky and just watch. Without expectation, without haste, only with gratitude. Of course, your mind will want to control it. This impulse is natural, but daily practice of this emotional release will re-educate your internal system. And the more this happens, the faster the responses will come. Now, before we wrap up, let's briefly summarize the 3 most powerful manifestation techniques you've learned so far. Whisper technique, ideal for those seeking almost instant results. An intimate conversation with the universe, as if your desire has already been granted. When used with faith and sincerity, it can generate responses in a matter of minutes. A real game changer. Robotic affirmation, perfect for those who face internal blocks. By repeating powerful phrases daily, the subconscious begins to accept a new truth, and that changes thoughts, decisions, and reality itself. A simple method, but with a profound effect. Reverse technique, for those who have tried everything and still feel that something is holding them back. Let go of desire, release anxiety, trust in divine timing. This technique teaches that often it is when you stop trying to control things that they start to happen. These techniques do not require hours of practice. They require presence, intention, and consistency. They don't work because they are miraculous, but because they operate directly on vibration. And vibration is the code that the universe recognizes. When applied with dedication and confidence, these tools can completely transform the way reality is created. And more than fulfilling desires, they bring a new way of living, with lightness, security, and fulfillment. Now, if this content touched you in any way, be sure to like this video, share it with those who also need this message, and subscribe to the channel to follow transformative content like this. Manifestation is within everyone's reach. All you need to do is align your mind, heart, and confidence. And when that happens, the impossible becomes just a matter of time.